Listen, that was, credit to D'Amico and that crew, man. They fought. We knew they would, and they were ready to go. And man, they gave it everything. And that was a hard fought game, and we had to fight our way back in there. Look, I'm proud of the guys. There's things that obviously we got to clean up, but man, they just wouldn't go away. Our guys wouldn't go away. And for our defense to play the way they played, I thought our defense played good early. We just had one play here, one play there that really that hurt us. But second half, you come out and it's 4 punts, 2 picks, and a missed field goal. I mean, that's huge. And we talked about it at halftime. We just needed to get our takeaways. So the defense did that, and I knew we'd wake up on offense. It was just a matter of time. And once we were able to pull it within one score, you felt like, okay, now, we're starting to find our way here. And, man, our fans helped. With about 8 minutes left in the fourth, they helped. They got a false start over there on them, caused one. So, listen, our fans are huge, traveling like they did. Anyway, proud of the guys. Big win.
Jake Bates came through a game. You've talked plenty about your confidence in him, but that kick tonight, just take me through your emotions as he's lined up.
Well, look, let me start here. We did Thursday at the end of practice, we did an end-of-game situation live, offense versus defense, and we were at the minus 46 seconds left, one timeout for the win. And so Golf hit Saint, and got it to the plus 43. And, there we are, 1 second left after the timeout, and rolled him out there, and he nailed it. And this was outside, slight wind in his face. And so, man, you could just feel the team as well as all of us. There's just a confidence in, okay, man, that was big. So it was the first thing I thought of when we got there, and I'm looking at it. I'm thinking about, you go for this, and I just felt good about it. I just felt like he was going to make it, and he did. He stepped up and nailed it. That was great.
Is this the most confident you felt in the kicker since you entered the trade?
Yeah, probably. I mean, look, I had a lot of confidence in Badge, I mean, I really did. But I think probably at this point, yeah, I'd say that's a fair assessment. I mean, we're getting some pretty longer kicks here. I don't particularly like to do that all the time, but sometimes when you need it, you get in a game like that. And listen, he's answered the bell. He's answering the bell.
You talked about it in your opening remarks, but just that defensive effort and Aaron Glenn in the second half of the game that he called, right, he was that side of the ball. You guys shut them out.
Huge. I mean, if we don't play defense like that, we don't win that game. Because, look, we did what we had to do at the end offensively. We found our way and were able to get in position to score some points. But without the defense, we 5 turnovers. That's hard. It's hard to win that way. And, that's really where it begins. And then we were a little off on some stuff. So defense doesn't play that way. This game, we don't have a chance to come back and win it. So I can't say enough about AG, man. We made a couple of adjustments at halftime. But we also knew, like I mentioned earlier, we were playing good ball. We just, man, it was one play here, one play there, one player here, one play. And once we kind of got rid of that stuff and kept playing the way we were playing, man, we were, and look, CD's, I know it didn't work out, but CD's interception coming out at a halftime, we talked about it, man, and it just happens like that. And so there's the guys believe, hey, we can make this happen, it's going to happen. But for our defense to have to reload again, with 3 and out or interception on offense, and they have to, man, they're off the bench on the field, and just to continue to, man, that's a credit to those guys, and AG is a huge part of that. Mm-hmm. It's good. Inches are right down the middle. I think, as far as I'm concerned, it's right down the middle. So, look, I'm excited. I was excited. That's a hard-fought game, and so, you're living in the emotions of that type of game. And, you know, you realize when you get in that one, you're playing the long game. You know, you got to do it one possession at a time and just find a way to get this thing all the way down to the end of the game, because you're not going to be able to do it as far down as we were. You're not going to be able to do it within just, you know, a couple of possessions. So we hung in there, and for him to just step up and make those kicks, you know, it's good, and his confidence is growing.
Last three over here: Nolan, Dave, and Eric.
Your quarterback, as of many rough patches, has gone through tonight. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you know what, though? Here's the thing. I know this is – all right, forget the one right before halftime. That was a Hail Mary. We're just trying to get it up, you know, hoping a prayer. Didn't work out. All right, so now you're down to 4. Really, only one of them was kind of, okay, I got it. The rest of those, it's just kind of a circumstance. There's some things that happen. You know, the one to Laporta – it's a good throw. I mean, that's what we tell him to do. And, you know, Laporta's a little late getting his head around, and then he doesn't quite get himself to the ball and all, you know. But that's the timing says, yeah, rip that ball. You know, we were a little off. He and J-Mo. J-Mo should be a little higher angle, you know, and so there's just these little circumstances that come into play and so for me, I'm not going to tell him anything because I don't feel like this is, oh, man, what are you doing? These weren't ill-advised throws. It wasn't our day. And so when it's not your day and you can still win, that's a sign of a good team.
Dave and Eric.
Well, the pressure that you got, I guess, from the whole defense.
Yeah.
On CJ today.
Big.
I mean, just I guess ties into Tim's question about what Aaron was able to do, but the importance that you guys were able to pressure.
Yeah, and look, we knew going into this game, you know, we've kind of talked about there's been so much put on our back end, our secondary. We've asked them to do a lot, you know, particularly since Hutch went down. This was the game, though, like we really, really, you know, we challenged our D-line. This was one where we said, you guys got to win. You know, Mac, you have to go and take this game over to an extent. And really, and all those guys. And we felt like we could have success. And I felt like we did that, man. We shut that run game down. We were able to apply pressure, particularly Mac, you know, and it helped us. It helped us. So those guys answered the bell.
Eric, last one.
So, quarter to now, Aaron, just any updates?
Yeah, he's just got I don't know. You know, I don't know how significant it will be. I mean, it's not something like, this is not, you know, he's going to be out 4 weeks, whatever. It's just maybe he might miss this week. We'll see. He's got a little sprain in here, kind of the AC joint. So we'll just, you know, he tried to go back in and it wasn't quite right. You know, it didn't quite feel right. So we'll get it checked tomorrow. We'll see where it's at, see how significant it is, and just take it day to day.
8-1, you went through arguably the toughest 5-game stretch. Your guys won defeated, you know, 4 road wins in there.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your team at this stage of the season?
Yeah, I mean, look, I feel really good about our team. You know, I'm you know, they haven't done anything that would surprise me negatively. You know, they're exactly what I thought they would be. The fight they got in them. You know, the ability to reload. You know, reload one more time on the road. You know, after the win we had in Green Bay, and to face an opponent, a dang good opponent, plays damn good defense and takes care of the ball for the most part. And we knew they were going to be ready to go. It says a lot, you know. And so, like every week, for us, we just got to stay focused on what's right in front of us. And I really believe if we do that, we're always going to have a really good shot. The odds are going to favor us that we can win every week. And so, you know, listen, we're in it now. There's no buys. There's no nothing. I mean, we're in the meat of it. And so just head down and we just keep plowing forward.